Welcome everyone to another AZ Ray video. Back here again with another spooky movie. Since it's October, it's not that spooky. It's more like a mystery thriller. I wanted to do Alfred Hitchcock's Marnie. So the film stars Tippi Hedren and Sean Connery. Tippi Hedren, she was a famous actress from like the 60s. She's actually Dakota Johnson's grandma. A little fun fact. Yeah, it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Watched it with my wife. She kept saying how big Tippi Hedren's forehead is. So forehead alert. A lot of forehead in the movie. Honestly, I got used to it, but I kind of got her point. I guess even Dakota Johnson makes a comment about her big forehead. I didn't even know she had a big forehead. I guess that's why she always wears bangs. I guess the more you know, big foreheads. Hey, I got a big forehead myself, so I can't really say too much. But yeah, Marnie is a great movie. I gave it like an 8.3 out of 10. It's slightly better than 8 because the ending is just so great. We're going on this roller coaster ride, and the way Hitchcock directs the movie and the ending wraps itself so beautifully, and the big unveil or the big unraveling of everything. Oh my goodness, it's so worth it. It's so well done, and it's so impactful and emotional, and it's great. Highly recommend this movie. So before we get into it, of course, spoiler warning alert. Yeah, goes without saying because we're going to talk about a movie, and I guess I could eventually do spoiler-free reviews, but for now, nah, I might still. Who knows? So this takes us to a little brief summary about the story, right? Marnie is essentially a story about a woman who's trying to find herself in life. She's went through this heavy trauma, and she doesn't fully understand why things affect her the way they do. The color red triggers her and paralyzes her. When she hears knocks, like 3 knocks, it like freaks her out. Or she doesn't like being near men. It kind of gives her like the heebie-jeebies. It scares her, right? She's trying to process this. And she grew up with a single mother, and she wanted a way to try to give her and her mother a better life. So she resorted to stealing and robbing and changed all her multiple identities. You see that she has various disguises in the film. She dyes her hair a lot. And the movie is very interesting, right? The co-star of Tippi Hedren is Sean Connery. And we see how both people simultaneously are trying to uncover what's happening, right? Tippi Hedren's character, Marnie, is trying to uncover like what are maybe Mark's intentions. Mark's the name of Sean Connery's character, and then Mark is doing kind of the same thing to her, and they end up falling for each other. But unfortunately, they have a very dysfunctional relationship, especially because of her intimacy issues. She doesn't like being around men. She doesn't like men in general, but it has to do with her trauma. And it's a sad tale, but at the same time, it tries to probably empower the main character, or maybe even empower the viewer, even though it probably falls short of that. You probably don't feel empowered at the end, but you're happy that Marnie's tale has some kind of resolution to it. And you start to understand Marnie more as the film progresses. The only reason why she was like a thief and did all these deceptive things is that she was trying to find some kind of power or normality and freedom in her life, and she couldn't find it anywhere else. But she could by like stealing money from all these safes from all these different companies, right? And it's interesting. It's interesting how we see all their little creative ideas, and yeah, you could tell the writer of the book, since this is based on a book, and Alfred Hitchcock directing, you can tell that they really enjoyed the story and how they filmed everything. It's great. It's great. And it's beautiful at the end because Sean Connery's character, Mark, becomes an unlikely knight in shining armor, and he ultimately tries to liberate her tells her the truth about he's able to hire an investigator and then eventually confront Marnie's mom about the situation. And she ends up feeling quite liberated because of it. And she's at peace. Hey guys, just a quick side note. I just wanted to kind of commend the film for having such balls and gusto of talking about very like dark topics, especially for a film that came out like in 1964. Yeah, like it talks about suicide, talks about rape, talks about trauma, talks about pedophilia, prostitution. It has lots of dark themes, and I just wanted to commend the film for just having such gusto. Look at that, guys. I basically did a spoiler-free review. Look at me. Yeah, I didn't give you any spoilers. Interesting. Yeah. Thank you for watching another AZ Ray video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.